And as that pain slow walks you down, it is overwhelming. It feels like a mountain sitting on top of you because you know it is just too heavy to carry. I think when I really started recognizing the pattern and really started to, I repeated the cycle more than once, several times before I actually even recognize the pattern, because you know what sets in is you start feeling your self-esteem drops, your self-worth drops, and you think, well, you know, maybe I'm just not fit for this, maybe I'm not relationship or friendship material. You start creating a whole story around one event, and it takes you longer to dig through because you created this story. So if you just take out the story that you created, go back to the root cause. All right. If the abandonment was done by a primary caregiver, a mother or a father, there is a mother or father wound there. All right. Dig out the core of that. We are in our families, and we're just in our families. All right, we're born into them. Okay, we're born into them. Okay, so you didn't create that dynamic. All right, you were born into the dynamic. And if you found that as a child there were things you needed, but you didn't get it from that primary caregiver or caretaker, it throws you kind of off balance from a child. All right. And then it begins to start a pattern as you're growing of a belief system that I'm not being careful the way that I think I should be careful. All of those things, you want to heal them. All right. Don't just let them sit there. Don't just say, well, I'm over it. Even after the person passes away, well, they're passed on, I'm good. Heal that. Dig it out. Why are you carrying it? You are carrying it if certain things are said and certain things are done, and something comes up in you that makes you feel angry, that makes you feel resentful, that makes you feel sad, that makes you feel like you've been cheated. Okay. You'll want to deal with what has been dealing with you. Okay. So my encouragement to you is to dig at the core of these things. It may not be a mother or a father wound. It may be some other level of, it could be poverty. If you grow up in abject poverty, and scarcity is all around you. You could have loving parents, but you could have been in an environment where you've never had enough. You can grow up and make $1 million and still feel like you don't have enough. Dig out the core wound. Where did that come from? You could be such a perfectionist and so ambitious that I'm never going to live in that amount of poverty, that you work yourself into burnout. Dig up the core of that. What healing abandonment helped me to do is recognize that I needed to go back to the event to see where it started. I had to do that. That's my own work. That's not work that I do with a therapist. That's my own work. Because you all in this new era, it's going to be about what you do in private. Did you hear what I said? It's going to be about what you do in private.